Good evening, everybody, and welcome to our first Trinity 10 of 2024. I hope that you all had an amazing new year, had fun, a blast, lots of laughter and joy and love with your family and friends. I totally enjoyed bringing in the new year this year. I spent some time with my church family, and it was amazing, along with my biological family being in church with us. So it was awesome. I'm so excited for what 2024 has to bring. I believe there are going to be some great things happening this year. I believe our perseverance is really going to pay off. Our patience is going to pay off. Our belief in God and what He's going to do for us and our businesses is going to pay off. So just keep the faith, y'all. Keep the faith. Trust me, I know it's been a little tough. It's been a little tough for me, but I've learned so much about myself. I've learned so much about who I am, what gifts I possess, and how tenacious I can be when it comes to fulfilling my goals and my dreams for my business, my personal life, being a mom, a student, a professional. So all of these things have been cultivated this year despite the hardships. So I'm super excited to see what 2024 has to offer. Like I said, for our first Trinity 10 of 2024, I really just wanted to recap. I know that on last year I spoke extensively about us tracing what we did in 2023, what choices we made, the repercussions of those choices, what consistencies we found, what inefficiencies we found in our business, maybe some things that we wish we had done differently, and being objective and honest about finding those things. That way, when we go into this year, we have a smooth sailing year with some procedures that have kind of been fact checked, so to speak, to make sure that they're in place for a reason. They're in place because they make sense, and by them making sense, they're also making us dollars, right? So I wanted to make sure that we did catch up on that. And also, all of last year's topics did compound on each other. They allowed us to kind of build our foundation. Some of our more, preliminary things, like our niche, our target market, our finding a way to deal with, for those of us who have employees, finding a way to deal with them if we didn't have employees, finding a way to build us as a leader, and in turn learn how to deal with employees as they come in, and kind of relinquish the reins a bit, because as entrepreneurs we do have so much of it on ourselves, so we need to learn how to relinquish those reins and allow our incoming people to have a chance to perform like they've been hired to do. So again, for 2024, for those of you who may be starting businesses, or who may be going from just doing something on the side and finally incorporating your business, or getting your LLC, or whatever that may be for you for 2024, congratulations. It is a major step to just step out on your goals, to step out on your visions and your dreams. Everybody's born with dreams, you guys. And I want to make that clear. Like, everybody's born with dreams. Everybody has something they would rather do. Yet there are a few people who are like completely comfortable where they are. I think some people become comfortable out of need. They become comfortable out of just kind of being set in their ways, like, it's not going to get any better than this. So for those of you who are launching out to start a business, continue your business, keep going even when you don't see the clientele, when you don't see the customers, all of those things, to you people, congratulations. You're doing something more than what the average person does. I see you, I hear you, I feel you firsthand. And I just want to tell you to keep going. 2024 is going to get better. We're going to see those results. And for those who are looking to build their business this year, please make sure that you really take my insight on infrastructure. Please make sure that you really take my idea for building processes and procedures that are efficient, because that efficiency will then lead to your profit. And so when you do something repetitiously, when you are in a position to see the results from that repetition, it gives you its own reward. Like, even if that reward isn't the bottom line, it gives you a sense of at least breaking even, and then finding a process that allows you to continue to break even before you tilt over and get to that profitable area of your business. So it's a work to it. It's a process to it, and you want to make sure that you stay dedicated to yourself and your dream. Like I said, a lot of people have them, but not very many people act on it. And for this year, we're going to learn more. I want everyone that listens to my videos or hears my snippets on my different social media pages that I kind of chop up and put different places. Please make sure that you continue to learn this year. You have 12 full months of learning available. 12 full months. Even if it's not your industry directly, if you sell clothes, you need to know what the fabrics are looking like for pricing, what cuts cost different amounts, what the shipping is looking like. If you order from China, you need to know what the logistics is looking like, what customs is saying, all of these things. You want to make sure that you are diversifying your knowledge before you seek to diversify your portfolio, right? You want to make sure that what your main focus is right now is doing so well that it then generates its own set of additional profit to where you can kind of put into different pots. But you've learned so much in the process that you know what it is you want to invest in the future. So that's one of my biggest things. I preach a lot, and personally, I am a complete nerd. I love to learn. I love to kind of like expand my brain in areas that really don't make sense for me and like what my business is, but it also allows me to network better. And that's another topic that I wanted to speak on today. We are going to find our community in 2024. While you know what it is that your business does, you also need to be in a position to engage other business owners. You need to be in a position to engage and kind of pull out their knowledge and something that you may have glanced over or read briefly and have them expound on that because that is their area of expertise. It's teaching you how to talk to people, how to even listen to them in their industry, and they may have a need that you can fulfill even though your industry is a subset of that, right? Like let's say they have a real estate agency and they show houses, they do these things, all of that. If you are an interior decorator, or if you are a cleaning company, or if you are a lawn serviceman and you have a crew, all of these things can lead to those valuable connections, but you need to have some knowledge to kind of pick their brain and show them that you're interested in what they offer, even though you offer something yourself. And so that's just a little tip I want to say for 2024. I personally really want to find my tribe, you guys. Like I've had some connections. I've tried my hand at a few things and some of them didn't really stick, unfortunately. I thought they would. But this year I'm open. I'm ready. I may have to go beyond the borders that I expected. It may be more on social media and meeting people that way and engaging with them that way, showing my services, showing my gifts, showing my talents via social media, and then finding people who may be closer to me in proximity than I thought, but we also connect on a mental level, on a level of progression, and on a level of business that may be counterintuitive at first. Like if I meet someone who, lays concrete for like the foundation of a home, it doesn't really tie into what I do, but metaphorically it does when I speak on building your foundation for infrastructure, right? So you see where I'm going. You want to make sure that you connect with people on different parts of who they are, and then connect with them on different parts of who you are as well, and allow those connections to then bring community, and community will then bring up your net worth, right? Your network equals your net worth. That's something that I learned from a guy at one of the business events, and him saying it like that really made sense. It makes sense that if you rub shoulders with a millionaire, 9 times out of 10 you'll find a way to become one. You're in the right rooms, right? So I really want us to get into the right rooms this year. Get out of your comfort zone. Go hard on your business. Make sure that everything you do for your business is for progression, is for moving forward. We are going to look at last year for learning. We're not going to look at last year for like pondering on our mistakes. We're not going to stay there. We're not going to be hard on ourselves or anything like that from last year. We really want to make sure that what we're doing is preparing to be better for 2024 by looking at what we've already done, by studying the money we've already lost, and how can I do it differently. We're not going to cry over spilled milk. It's already done. We're just getting lessons from that. And another thing really quick is, when you go to build community, know who you are. You're not going to fit in every room just because it's for business. You're not going to fit with every group just because they're consultants. You're not going to fit with every realtor just because they're one. Be yourself. Be you. I'm a business owner, but the way I do business for my consulting could be different from the way you consult. You could have bits and pieces of what I do, but I'm still different. I'm still Fredrina. Yes, I own Trinity Professional Group, but at the end of the day, how I run Trinity Professional Group is based on who I am and knowing who I am and how I show up in the room and how I choose to engage people and speak with them as well as a business owner, and then also how I speak to them as a person. So make sure you're all you this year. You're all you, all your business, and make sure that those connections are going to be true and genuine and lead somewhere. Again, my name is Fredrina, our first Trinity 10 for 2024. So excited, and I'll see you guys on Thursday for a video with a tidbit of what we're going to be speaking about this year. I hope y'all have a great night. Bye-bye.